And a pleasant good Saturday morning. It's the 10th day of June, 2023. Yes, it's going to be overcast or partly cloudy later today. Yes, it's been cloudy for most of the day, but the sun's been coming out in the late afternoon hours, which I know is kind of disappointing, because you expect to have a full day of sunshine, which we haven't really seen all year. Yeah. I know we did have a brief warm-up in April, mid to late April. We had a brief warm-up, but I mean, the weather just keeps changing every day. And according to AccuWeather, it's still not going to be 90 degrees yet in Los Angeles. I mean, it got close on April 21st. It got up to 89, but it felt like 90. But we don't know if it's going to be 100. I mean, I know in the desert it reaches 100 degrees a lot, like Palm Springs and Coachella Valley. And of course, Phoenix, Arizona have seen it, but not along the coast, because you get that cold ocean water temperature. Oh, and by the way, the Dodgers do beat the Dodgers play the Phillies once again today. And Julio Urias is going to be out with a hamstring injury. And yeah, the injuries could just keep piling up for the Dodgers. Dustin May, Walker Buehler. I mean, it's only June, but I'm sure we'll be all right come, I'd say, August and September. We always get strong later in the year. I mean, early to mid-season, it's still kind of, I know for sure we're not going to win 111 games this year. More realistically, we'll win at least 90. I'd say like 95, 96 at the most, maybe. But yeah, the Angels have been on a roll, though. They've won like 5 in a row. They just beat Seattle last night, and they play the Mariners again today. Dodgers are back in Philly today too, and of course yesterday the Padres beat the Rockies, and Yu Darvish earned his 100th career victory in the majors. Of course, he did play in Japan as well, but those numbers don't really count when you add numbers from Japan in the majors. Just like Ichiro. Yeah. Ichiro played his first nine seasons in Japan before coming to the U.S. And he sure is its first ballot Hall of Famer. And Albert Pujols is joining the front office as a special assistant in the front office. And tonight is Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Florida Panthers and the Vegas Golden Knights, as Vegas tries to go up 3-1, or Florida ties at 2-2. But last night, the Miami Heat lost to Denver 108-95, and Denver is on the brink of history now, as they're just one victory away from winning their first ever NBA championship. And yes, they're hungry. Denver's probably going to be good for a long time with the duo of Joker and Murray. I mean, they've been in the zone during the entire NBA playoffs, and yeah, I mean, Joker had another double-double last night, and so did Murray. Yeah. Boy, if Denver would have held on in Game 2, the series would have ended last night. But I think Denver's going to wrap it up in 5, since they're going to be going home. And yeah, hey, at least Miami had a great run. No doubt about it. Miami had a great run in these playoffs, entering as the 8th seed, and they had to win one of the 2 play-in games. Of course, they lost the first one to Atlanta, then they beat the second one to Chicago. Then they had to get by the top seed of Milwaukee Bucks, led by Giannis and Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton and company. And then Tyler Hero hurts his hand in the first game and is out the rest of the playoffs. And Yes, if Tyler Hero were healthy, I think that he might have had a chance. He's a difference maker. But yeah, Jimmy Butler can't really do it by himself. But Bam Adebayo's been doing well. And then they get past a really good Knicks team. And then, of course, they beat the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Finals despite going up 3-0. Boston almost comes back. But Miami got it done. But Denver is just too much. I mean, they rolled over everybody since Christmas time, basically, and held on to the 1 seed. And then they easily got past Minnesota, then Phoenix, and then, of course, the Lakers. You expect Denver to win. And yeah, let's hope the Dodgers bounce back today as well as they play the Phillies. And, well, see, Angels, you know, they're all right. But let's hope that the Padres lose, and let's hope the Giants lose, because the Giants lost to the Cubs last night. But Atlanta's been on a roll, though. Atlanta's been on a roll. And the Red Sox play the Yankees once again today as well. Oh, and happy birthdays going out to Maxie Priest, JoJo Haley of Jodeci, and of course Faith Evans, the First Lady of Bad Boy, and to Pokey Reese and to the late Rick Camp, also to Ken Singleton, who was a color analyst for the Yankees and for MLB International. I remember when Ken Singleton and Gary Thorne worked together. Oh, and by the way, a happy belated birthday to Gary Thorne. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you soon. Amen.